Sound of gentle lapping water, maybe a distant seagull. Ever wonder what it was like to get dinner before supermarkets existed? Like, way before. Let's travel back to the 1800s when catching your own food wasn't a hobby, it was just life. And for millions, that meant one thing: fishing. Slightly more upbeat storytelling music begins. Imagine standing by a river or on the coast in the early 1800s. The water is teeming with life. I'm talking about rivers so thick with salmon you could practically walk across their backs. The oceans were just overflowing with cod, mackerel, and herring. This wasn't some fisherman's tall tale. It was reality. An incredible, almost unbelievable abundance of fish. So how did they catch them? Forget the high-tech gear we have today. We're talking simpler, more sustainable methods. People used hand lines, basic nets they wove themselves, and simple wooden traps or weirs. For many, fishing was a daily chore, done from the shore or a small rickety rowboat. It was about catching enough for your family, maybe a little extra to trade with a neighbor for some vegetables or bread. It was a rhythm of life dictated by the tides and the seasons. But as the century rolled on, things started to change, and fast. People are ingenious, right? They started building better boats. The small rowboats gave way to sturdier vessels like dories and eventually, the iconic schooners. These weren't just bigger boats. They were faster, more stable, and could sail further out to sea, opening up brand new fishing grounds that were previously unreachable. This was a game changer. And with these new boats, the importance of fishing just exploded. It wasn't just about feeding your family anymore. Coastal communities were built entirely around the fishing industry. It became the backbone of their economy. Think about it. You had the fishermen, the boat builders, the net makers, the people who salted and dried the fish for preservation, an entire ecosystem of jobs all centered on the bounty of the sea. It shaped their culture, their songs, their very identity. Music shifts, a bit more industrial, think steam and gears. Now, here's where the story takes a major turn. Towards the middle and later part of the century, we see the birth of commercial fishing as we know it. Why? Well, two massive inventions happened. First, better gear. They started developing things like the purse and net, a massive net that could encircle an entire school of fish at once. And long lines with hundreds or even thousands of baited hooks on a single line. The efficiency skyrocketed. One boat could now catch what might have taken 10 boats to catch just a few decades earlier. And the second, arguably more important invention? Ice. Or more specifically, the ability to harvest, store, and transport ice. Suddenly, you could preserve fresh fish for days, even weeks. This was revolutionary. Fish could now be shipped inland to cities far from the coast. A person in Chicago could eat fresh fish from the Atlantic. This created a massive, hungry new market, and the commercial fishing fleets geared up to meet that demand. This was the beginning of an industrial boom. The peaceful subsistence lifestyle began to fade for many, replaced by a competitive, high-stakes industry. It was a time of incredible progress and opportunity, but it was also the beginning of a new kind of pressure on the oceans, that unbelievable abundance we talked about at the start. For the first time, people began to see that it might not be limitless. So when you think of the 1800s, don't just picture cowboys and steam trains. Picture the fisherman in his oilskins battling the waves in a schooner, powered by wind and muscle. His life was a testament to human ingenuity and our ancient, complex relationship with the sea, a relationship that was changing faster than ever before, setting the stage for the world we know today.